Hello everyone, long time no see. All I can do is just apologise. Hi, how are you doing? I kind of slipped up with all this, if you didn't gather. But I'm back, and when I say I'm back, I'm not even joking, because I'm going to give you the real deal of kind of the lowdown of what's happened, why I just disappeared off the face of the earth, and what happened really, to kind of maybe give you guys a lesson. Let me just turn on my light quickly, that might help. I feel like my hands look really dirty, but it's just the light. Also, I'm being extra lazy and I'm sitting on a chair. That is quite lazy. I used to kneel, if you remember, but it used to hurt my knees so badly. So I'm now on a desk chair behind the camera. So if you guys record YouTube videos, how do you guys do this? I want to know. Anyway, welcome back to a cash stuffing video. This is my July pay that I have received for July, June pay for July. That still confuses me to this day. But yes. So I'm just going to organise this money, and whilst I organise the money, I will give you a little bit of an update on what's been going on in my life, what happened to my cash envelopes, and basically what happened. So let's get into this. Basically, the cash machine gave me all the notes upside down, forwards and backwards, left and right. So I'm going to organise through all this. Starting with the tens. Cool. So what happened? So basically, cut a long story short, I got myself a boyfriend. And we've been going on loads of holidays. And basically, I don't know, I just went YOLO and thought I'm just going to enjoy life and not budget for a bit, because I have been budgeting for a while now and I'm just going to enjoy my life for a time being. So that is exactly what I did. So basically what I did was I took out a lot of my cash envelopes which had things in it, and I know this is a mistake. Is it a mistake? I don't know, because I've gone to some amazing places. But yeah, I basically got some envelopes. Well, you'll see the envelopes because I'm putting them back in. Food shop, obviously, I have been using that, but I just didn't take it out in cash. And yeah, I just basically took that money and went, you know what, let's go on holiday with it and let's spend some money and do some activities and stuff like that. So that's where my money went. In all honesty, do I regret it? No. If you have the money and you're young enough, do it. I'm quite young. If you can afford to do it, I mean, here I am going, here's my cash stuffing video, go spend your money. No, but like, what I mean is, if there's a time in your life where you kind of think, oh, I wish I had the money for that, and you had £100 in gifts or £150 in beauty, and you weren't spending any money on beauty, spend the money on the holiday or the activity, is what I'm saying. And just come out the other side ready to rumble. And that is what I'm doing. So let's just make sure these are all right round the right way. So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. As you know, I'm on I was on a contract with the job, if you know that, yes. It was a 6-month contract. That contract ended this week. They did extend it for a little bit. So I found myself a permanent job, which is great, which is also another reason why I'm kind of looking forward to getting into my cash stuffing, because now it'll be more of a steady income of knowing exactly what I'm getting each month kind of thing, which I'm looking forward to. So yeah, got myself a permanent role, which I'm happy about. Really nice company. But they are based in London and working in the office 3 times a week. And you know what that means? That means we need a travel envelope. And I haven't actually got one of those because I have been working from home. But that is the slight negative thing. I just talk, don't I, on these videos? It's like I'm a diary. But if I was watching me, I'd be interested. I don't know. As in, when I watch other people's videos of these. The only negative about this new job is it's going in the office 3 times a week. And at the moment, I'm on the same money as this new job, but I'm staying at home every day. So I'm now forking out on train tickets, which I wasn't doing before. And I know that this is a real first world problem, and it's not even a problem because I can afford, as we know, I can just budget for it. But it's just slightly annoying, isn't it, really? But it's not the end of the world, and I need to stop being a brat, basically. I haven't used that word in years. Anyway, So what we're going to do today is I'm going to cash stuff my envelopes, and I'm going to restart some envelopes because I basically cut them out and literally took them out. I mean, I have still got some envelopes in there, don't worry, I didn't get rid of all of my savings. But basically the ones that aren't, you know, ones that have lots of, like, I can never remember this word. Ones like Australia Emergency Fund, I didn't get rid of those because I think they are good builders and I didn't want to do that. Ones like gifts that weren't really building up, you know, that kind of thing, I stopped doing. So we are going to dive straight in. You will see me putting the cash into the envelope and then putting the envelope into the folder, into the binder. So that's where we're at. And yeah, thanks for not judging me. Thank you for watching this video because I appreciate that I just disappeared. But sometimes you've got to stop doing these things to realise the importance, and I think that's what it was for me, is I now see the importance of doing this so much more than when I was doing it the first time. Because yes, I did see the value, but when I went back to having all my money in my bank account and, you know, just spending and not thinking like, oh, it's a birthday gift, etc. It went a little bit wrong, so I do miss doing this. I'm actually craving it. Oh, that's ridiculous. And if you're doing this and you're struggling, just imagine yourself, which is like me, probably 3 weeks ago, going, oh my gosh, I don't have much money. Well, I say much money. I have, you know, well, it's not much money to some people. I had about £2,000 in my savings in my bank, to be honest with you. That's how much I had. And the rest is in here. And I was like, oh, I don't have much money. And that might seem like a lot of money to some people, but when I'd had all this stuff and all my money was in here, I knew it's okay if I have no money in my bank account. I have £100 in gifts in case someone's birthday comes up or I want to buy someone a present. So, I mean, you guys know why I do this anyway, but I just wanted to say that. And if you're struggling with this, I know it can be overwhelming and you think that like it's pointless. It's not pointless. You've got just, I mean, if you really want to, stop doing it for a bit and then you'll discover why. I can't see myself turning back now and not doing this, in all honesty. Cash is a bit annoying still for where I live, but doesn't matter because it is worth it. It is worth it. Oh, it is so worth it. Sorry, I'm just having an epiphany right now. This is so worth it. Anyway, right, we're going to dive into, let's find the envelopes. We'll start with food shopping. Food shopping, £100. Whack that in. That was already open. Let's do that in 20s. I haven't written down the breakdown of how I'm going to do each thing. Normally I'll write, oh, I'll do 2 20s and 1 10. I haven't done that. This could go wrong. Knowing me, it probably will, because I am your most authentic cash stuffing person on this channel. I literally just chuck up my phone and record. And I don't know what's going to happen at the end of the video or what I'm even going to say. Like, literally 5 minutes ago I was watching Love Island. Like, I just, I'm just so unpredictable. So we will see how this works out. I might have to have a little bit of a jumble around at the end. So we'll see. So for now, let's put £100 in food shopping. My food shopping's been going quite well. Just the same, I've been shopping in Aldi. I have been walking to the shops more to get my food shopping instead of driving, because I'm trying to not use as much petrol. If you're from the UK, then, you know, petrol pricing is insane. So yeah, I've been enjoying that. But there is a Lidl opening literally less than a 5-minute walk from me. Although, is Lidl cheaper than Aldi? I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't think it is. Oh, these are all going to come out, aren't they? Maybe I will use the blue one. Yeah, let me use the blue one. The blue one's just over here. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had many good experiences with Lidl. I've still found that my shopping's still quite expensive. But I am open to hearing, you know, if specific things are cheaper and stuff. Because in my experience, they haven't been. So we've got 100 in food shopping. And next, let's do beauty. Where's beauty? Oh, fun fact, guys. I started laser hair removal. See what I mean? I've just been throwing my money. I have paid for 6 sessions of laser hair removal. And it cost me, I think, £500, which might seem like a lot to you guys, but I just did it. here's my problem. And so far, gonna be honest with you, I used to get waxing normally. If you don't know what laser removal, hair removal is, it's basically where they get a laser which shoots out cold air, so you don't really feel the laser. It feels like, you know, for women, if you have a hairband on your wrist and you ping it, it feels like that. And they basically remove your hair. Fun fact, you need to shave before you get your laser hair removal. I didn't know that. I hate shaving anywhere on my body. I hate it. My body doesn't like it either. But yeah, so far the first session, nothing really changed. And I've had my second session now, because you have to get it every 6 weeks and you can't wax in between, only shave in between. These are things that I wish I knew before I started. And yeah, this second session, I can see the hair's growing through slower, but apparently the hairs fall out when they grow through, so I guess you have to just wait and find out. But I did 6 sessions because as we know, I've been waxing my hair for years, so my hair on my legs is particularly patchy. And yeah, I'm gonna see how it goes, and I'll give you the honest review at the end. And I'm more than happy to send a referral link, which gets me £30 off and you £30 off, so we're all winning around here. I wish I did that to my friend. But also, if you are a redhead, you have ginger hair and you tweeze out your hair and the follicle of the hair is not black, you're not suitable for laser hair removal. Again, I don't have that problem, but I wish I knew that. Anyway, we move. Beauty, I'm putting £50 into beauty. So I'm going to do that in 2 20s and a 10. But yeah, so in all honesty, guys, it doesn't hurt. And if you do waxing, I would really recommend it. It takes 10 minutes, not even, well, probably about 20 minutes. And guys, I get my full body done. So that's just an FYI. It takes 20 minutes because say you have your arm hair, for example. Once I put this in here, I'll show you what I mean. There we are. So literally for my arm, they would go beep, 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 beep. It's not like every hair. I thought it was every hair. So again, something I wish I knew. So we have £50 going in beauty now. Times with friends, I'm putting 50 in. I'm spending less time with friends, I'm gonna be real. Maybe it's just because I'm busy and I am trying to save money. But I think everyone's just been so busy recently. I think life has just taken everyone by storm. So yes, time with friends. But I do want to do that again. I see my boyfriend every other weekend. He actually lives up north in Liverpool, so it's quite a drive. It's about 3 hours to get there. We met in Birmingham at an event with work, halfway for both of us. How random's that? And yeah, it's going really well. And it's quite nice having a boyfriend, but not living near them. I'm going to be real, because then I can't spend lots of money all the time. And that's something that I'm quite grateful for, because previously when I've got into relationships, I spend a lot of time with them, and with time comes money, potentially. So I'm quite grateful for that. It does mean we go on lots more holidays. Like we met in Amsterdam, we flew and met in Amsterdam, which was quite cool. But yeah, we're going to try and budget our holidays a little bit better. We're going to try and stay in cheaper hotels, see what it's like and stuff like that. So maybe if you're interested in finding out about hostels and what they're like and stuff like that, then I'm more than happy to do some videos on it once we've got the experience, because I wanted to do hostels, as we know. I've said this so many times, but I was just a little bit scared. I was a little bit scared, so I haven't done it. So I'm looking forward to doing it with him now. And his name is Jordan, by the way, so he does know I have this channel, but he probably has no idea he's going to be spoken about in it, so that's fun. Anyway, that's done. Now we are going on to exercise. So exercise, I'm putting £30 in. There is a gym opening at the end of my road, quite literally, at the end of my road, and they've got an opening deal, and I'm open to your opinions on what I should do, because it's at the end of my road and I spend a lot of time in the gym, as we know, and I'm unsure whether to pay £45 a month and get and then get unlimited access gym, loads of other things, but also get a friend can come with me twice a month, or to pay £55 a month. I currently pay 20, but I don't use it, to bit of context. And I get 2 30-minute PT sessions and this like heart rate monitor, which I used to have and mine broke and they're very expensive. And 4 times a week a friend can come with me to the gym. That can be, you know, Jordan, or that can be my friend. So I'm open to your opinions, as essentially if I go to the gym, I know this sounds ridiculous, I'm saving money because I'm not doing anything else. I know it sounds a bit silly, but like I'd rather do that on a weekend than go shopping and spend loads of money. So is getting a gym membership an investment? Ooh. And I do pay for a PT session, as we know anyway, and that costs £30 or £15 a session. I don't know, I'm just undecided what I should do. If I should just, you know, appreciate the fact that it's there and just go hell for leather with the best deal, with the most expensive, but it's still not expensive though for where I live, etc. Really open to your opinions. I'm very much an opinion person, as we know. Next is holidays. Now I'm putting £250 in holidays. The next holiday I have, I am going to Berlin, and I'm going to Berlin with the ladies that I met when I went on that Romania trip, with the not knowing where I was going to end up. We've gone to Switzerland together now, and now we're doing Berlin. They're a really great group of girls, and I love going on holiday with them. I'd really recommend going on holiday with a group of people, or like going on a solo trip and meeting people. I wish I'd done it sooner. I do, but I'm glad that I did. So if you are single, go on one of those trips. You will make some really good friends, I can promise you. So anyway, we're putting £250 in there. I've not got any more holidays planned with Jordan now. So yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20, 40, 50. Well, there is a little trip that I've got booked. I'm going to tell Jordan to not watch this video because I've planned a little trip for his birthday. And I don't think he would watch this video anyway because I haven't told him what the channel's called. And we're going to Bath because he loves anything Roman. So like he loves Rome. So I know that he'll love Bath. We're going for a little like midweek, Wednesday to Friday, and then I've booked a like bottomless brunch for on the Saturday as well. So that'll be a nice little trip. So I'm treating that as a little holiday because you do need to still spend money. But all the shops are great in Bath. So if anyone has any recommendations for Bath, please let me know. I will be really open to hear anything that you've got. Next is, we've got gifts here. So that does have one, or did I not do a gifts one? I didn't do a gifts one. Great. And did I do a takeout? No, I didn't do a takeout because I haven't been getting takeaways, guys, in all honesty, because I kind of, you know, been eating too much, to be honest. So I haven't really got a takeaway one now. But that'll come with time. But I'm going to put them in the envelope, in the binder anyway. And also, Jordan's playing a golf tournament in Scotland in the middle of September, so that'll be a little trip away. So if you have any recommendations for Glasgow as well, I would love to hear them. I might post these on my community posts if you have any recommendations for Glasgow or Bath, because that would just be so great to hear what people have to say. So any recommendations, please let me know. Now moving on to the other binder. Australia. I still want to go to Australia. I'm still just dripping away in this envelope. Australia, we have £20 going in, quite small. But still, we have a little build up in there, which I'm looking forward to now. It's quite reassuring. We have 20. Oh, we have a 50. Oh, Merry Christmas. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. £160 in Australia. That will take a while to build up, but guys, we're not in a rush. Because Australia's a big trip, isn't it, really? Emergency, I'm putting £30 in. I originally did put 20 on my notes, and then I changed it to 30 because I thought you just never know. So emergency could be anything from petrol at this rate to paying extra for your luggage. You just don't know. So we're going to do a 20 and a 10 because that is generally how you make up. Make up 30. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. £170 an emergency. Happy days. Let's keep that going. Car, we are putting £30 in car. In car. That was 30, wasn't it? Yeah, so we're going to do a 20 and a 10. Let's see where that takes us. This is quite exciting because I haven't counted how much are in the envelopes. There we are. 50. Let's do it like this. Sorry if this hurts people. 120, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. 295 in car. Happy days. I need to stop saying that, don't I? But it is. You never know. That again, that's going to be a long builder. Especially now with this new thing with the cars, and they have to be like not doing bad emissions and all that stuff. I mean, honestly, my car is the worst, unfortunately. So that will be something that needs to be fixed. So yeah, I probably should start putting more in this envelope. Christmas. I am putting £30 in Christmas. I was putting 20, and then I thought, oh, you know what? Now I potentially have a boyfriend to buy a Christmas present for. I should probably put a little bit more money in there. So we're going to put 20 and a 10. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 140. £140 in Christmas. That's actually good. I'm happy with that because by the time Christmas comes around, that'll be a decent little load of money. That just means I don't need to cash out. Don't need to splash out. Well, I'm lucky I don't need to splash out, in all honesty. I'm lucky I don't have children. Well, I'm not lucky anyway. That is potentially a hole I could dig myself into. I don't have kids, so it's not a massive expense for me. I do buy my mum, my dad, my brother something, and then if I'm with a partner, I buy them something. And that's generally about it, unless I'm doing some secret Santa at work or something. So yeah. USA, we are putting £20 in there. This is going to be a slow burner as well. I'm thinking of putting like 20s each month in these because there's no harm, but I might do a little bit more occasionally if I feel like I have a lot of money left over. I am cash stuffing today £940, which leaves me with quite a lot of money to still put in my savings. Probably about £1,000 to put in my savings because it was the last month. I had lots of expenses, etc. of my old job. I did get paid a little bit more. So I will just be putting the rest into my savings. I am doing a no-touch savings in my bank account, just an FYI. And that's something that no matter what, I am not to take any money out of that savings because I have a habit of putting stuff in my savings in my bank account and then still dipping into the bank account. So I've called it no touch savings and I am not going back in there. I also have a direct debit from my main account to that account that transfers £5 a week over in case I have any money laying around in my bank. For some reason, if I get a refund or something, it will just slowly go into my no touch savings. But yeah, other than that, it's going into regular savings and no touch savings. So anyway, back to Australia, USA. We have 100. Did I pick up the cash for this? Yeah, I did, didn't I? Well, I guess we'll find out at the end. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, £190 in Australia. I must have picked up that money. Oh no, I might not have. We'll see at the end. I'll take a 20. You guys are probably like, Sophie, because you can see. I'll put a 20 here. And if I'm 20 down, I'll know that's where it is. Deposit. Now, I am putting £50 in deposit. In all honesty, guys, am I ready to move out? Do I want to move out? Do I want to move out? Yes. Am I ready to move out? Probably not. Around here, it's impossible to basically buy anywhere. Well, it's not impossible, but it's very expensive. You're looking at 50 grand minimum deposit, and that's just not something that I think you can kind of do quickly. realistically I'd have to move away from here, and that's what I'm thinking. Am I ready for that? I don't know. But I would now, you know, now I'm with Jordan. I've been with Jordan for a couple of months now. I'm not going to move to Liverpool anytime soon, but it's opened a door that I didn't know was there, if you get what I mean. And now I've got that consideration of it is a bit cheaper up there to buy somewhere. Now, just what I'm thinking in my head, I want to buy a flat, and then that can be my own flat, and then I would want to get a house and keep that flat, and then I would potentially rent out that flat. That's what the goal is for me. So that's where my head is at. So I'm putting a little bit more in deposit because there's no harm. I think next month you'll start seeing me put a lot more money into the deposit because I want to actually really get the ball rolling. I do have a money box account where I put £2.50 a week in. That's got about £300 in, or 250 quid in. I've been doing that for ages and it's only got 250 quid, so it's a bit of a ugh. But yeah, I need to put more in here because I do want to start getting the ball rolling. And in all honesty, guys, buying a flat I don't think is a quick process. So it's not like I have the deposit next week and then I get the flat within a month. So yeah, gonna be buying a flat is the goal. And it probably will be away from where I live. That doesn't make any difference to you. And yeah, but I want you to know that there will be more money going in here. I want this to be the biggest one. So yeah, because it is important to get on the housing ladder nowadays, I think, and it is hard. So now I have the opportunity, I'm gonna go for it. More of an opportunity now that I'm considering up north, which I just wasn't considering before. It was always I'll just move up north, but I didn't actually think about it, whereas now I am. So anyway, we have £230 in there at the moment. I'm putting £50 in there, so 20, 40, 50, 20, I'm doing this so weirdly, 40, 50. So yeah, basically it's quite a nice thought to know that now, you know what, I probably could be able to afford my own place, because around here that you're looking at £1,000 a month for rent on like a 1 bed or maybe 2 bed, and that's just not. I was happy to rent before because then there's that flexibility of where you can live. You're not committed to one place. But I didn't really. But that was if it was expensive. I didn't want to be paying £1,000 a month on a mortgage, basically. So yeah. Anyway, it's a big thing to think about, I think. So anyway, 100, 200. Yeah, so that was. Oh, I've forgotten. 20, 40, 60, 80, 300 and £30. So I will be putting more money in there. I'm thinking like £300 a month, £300, £400 a month, because there's no harm in doing that. And I do have the money for that. So I might even do that next month, using some of the money that I just haven't in my savings, because why sit it in savings if it can be sat in an allocated folder, if you get what I mean. Petrol, we are putting £70 in petrol. Wow, that crept up. I wrote it down twice. Petrol is expensive, and I'm gonna be real, I basically spent £50 and got barely anything in my tank the other day, but luckily I was dreading it because I had barely any money. Well, I say barely any money, I have this bad mentality of thinking I've no money when I do, and I felt like I had no money, and I was like, oh my god, I don't want to fork out on petrol, I don't want to do that, blah 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 blah. And then I was like, oh my god, I have my cash envelope with petrol in it, and I was literally like, this is why I do this. So I'm putting 70 in there because I'm going to try and use my car less. I was even tempted to get rid of my car just to save the money, because it's £10, £11 a month for the DVLA thing, kind of tax. It's £40 a month, so you're looking at like £50 a month for the MOT, and then petrol as well. So that's not a lot of money, but still, it would be a savings. But I think I need my car just in case, and I may as well put as much money in the petrol one just so I don't ever have to worry. So anyway, I'm going to use tens for this one. Guys, I have lots of money left over. I'm really confused. Oh yeah, don't worry, I know why. Whew, stress over. How much am I putting in there? 70. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 80, 90. So I have £90 in petrol. That will probably last me the next 2 months, but you just never know. So the reason I have lots of money left over, £10 I think is going into YouTube. I haven't spent this money, so £10. We now have £20 in YouTube. The reason I have this money left over is because it's going to cost me about £200 a month to get into the office if I go in 3 times a week with my own job. So what am I doing? I'm putting £200 away straight away, and I'm going to put it into maybe the big spend, or maybe just over here. I got a rail card. If you are in London, or probably they do this out of London as well, get yourself a rail card. It cost me £100 till I'm 25. I'm 22 now. Am I 22? I'm 23. Yeah. Wow. I'm losing my brain as well. And it's saving me so much money. Like, to get to Jordan, it comes to about £140. With the rail card, it comes to about £70. It would have cost me £400 without a rail card each month, and this is coming to literally £200. Why didn't I have a rail card all this time before? I'm kind of really annoyed at myself, but it doesn't matter. But if you're watching this right now, when you go into London, get yourself a rail card. That isn't a request, that's a demand, because it's an investment. You can buy one for 1 year, which is £30. That's still saving you money. So do it. Do it. And apparently you can link it to your Oyster card. So you can tap. I haven't done that, but the tapping doesn't cost too much money. It's the going in for me into London, which does cost a lot of money. Like, going into Waterloo was costing me like £22. It cost me like, it was like £12 now. So do it. Anyway, let's see how much money we have left over to know if I did put the money into USA. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay, so I have gone wrong somewhere as well. Why am I like this? Why can't I? See what I mean? I'm so unpredictable. Honestly though, guys, this must be painful watching my videos sometimes. How has that gone wrong? Let's do that again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I'm 30 quid down. I've put £30 more somewhere. Oh, honestly. You know what though? You're probably watching the error. Tell me where the error is, if you know where it is. But I don't really care. So the £30 has gone somewhere worthy, I'm sure. Or it might be in my bag because I didn't have an envelope. This must be so painful. I'm so sorry to watch. But yeah, basically I'm going to put that 100 and however much it was in here. And I have got a rail card now, so the cost of the train tickets will be a lot cheaper. But yeah, there we are. We are all done. If you got to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry that I am just so scatty. I'm not like this in real life. That's the funny thing. Anything to do with maths, I just always seem to go wrong. But this is realistic, isn't it, really? This is how it's going to be. Sometimes you mess up and it's okay. Sometimes you completely walk away from cash envelopes and then go, oh my goodness, what have I done? I need to get back on that. And that is what I did. So yeah. I'm also taking lunch into the office with me because it costs so much in London. But I might have to do a London envelope, like Lunches London or something, just in case. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for still being here. It's hard out here, as we all know. And I'm just very grateful that you're still watching this video. If you have any recommendations for Bath or for Glasgow, I'd be really grateful. And yeah, I will see you next month where I'll be putting a lot more money into certain areas, probably a lot more money into the envelopes. I'll keep it real. I'm going to create some more envelopes. I might do that and put a video up with a little chatty video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I say that far too much, but I'm really grateful. And I will see you very soon. Also, ew, nails. That's how you know I've been trying to save money. I haven't even done my nails. Disgusting. I now have £50 in there. Catch me going to get my nails done. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.